Hey everybody, welcome to Beyond the Barricade. This is our first ever live stream. I'm so excited to be here. We got Kendrick Alma on, who's the Royal Caribbean champion, and he's coming on soon. Uh, right now, I want to talk about one thing really before he comes on. VPW Victory Pro Wrestling is this Saturday. We're holding a charity event. If you are in the Long Island area, come down, go to the Victory Pro Wrestling page for the directions. We're gonna have Mike Anthony. He'll be there. The Even Stevens, Steve Somerset, Steven Azar. They're gonna be there as well. Really haven't had any announcements on the card yet, so we're hoping there's some announcements in the next couple of days. Um, that's it. We're just gonna wait for Kendrick to come on, and so excited! I'm going to Grand Slam tomorrow. I'm gonna be hanging out there, maybe do some vlogging over there. Can't wait for that main event between John Moxley and Daniel Bryan. So excited for that. So excited for it to be in New York, Grand Slam. It's supposed to be one of the biggest events in the Northeast coming up. So that's very exciting for me. And yeah, a lot of stuff happening this week. The next VPW show will be in October. It'll be the Royal Rumble type match, the Gold Rush Rumble, where it'll be many competitors in the ring vying for a chance at one of the VPW championships going on at that promotion. So usually I promote, do my shows at VPW, Victory Pro Wrestling. I just had Valentina Vasquez on. She was on. I had Kane Industries on. My first ever hostile guests. Yeah, they were a little hostile, those guys. They destroyed my table. Thanks, by the way, guys. Appreciate you. And oh, I got a comment already. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, of course, it's Brandon. Brandon Nenker is the best. Yeah. No, you're not. Thanks anyway. All right. So other things we could talk about real quick before Kendrick comes on. You can get all Beyond the Barricade merch at prowrestlingtees.com. Make sure you search Papa Dank. You get all the different teas that I have, all the different shows we've done, including the Brand Denker Report, Barbershop Conversations, and of course Beyond the Barricade. We have different shirts there. You can get yourself a PD shirt and sport that merch. And also you can find me on social media on YouTube, Papa Dank, Facebook, Papa Dank, Instagram, Papa Dank 007. You'll see the Papa Dank logo pop up as well. And that's about it as far as social media and merch. Brandon's still talking. Brand Decker shirts are sold out. That might or may not be true. Just so everybody knows who's ever tuning in, the we have the 23-6 championship that comes out of our channel exclusively. And make sure our current champ is Johnny Collins, who holds the 23-6 belt. And I want to thank everybody for coming on real quick. We're just waiting for Kendrick to pop on, and hopefully he'll be on soon. And it's really, really hot in the studio, so I'm like a little sweaty. So bear with me as I melt away over here. Can anybody put on the fan over there? Whew, it's hot in here. All right, we're waiting for Kendrick. He should be on soon. Any questions out there? Anybody wants to ask? Go ahead, ask questions. Maybe who you want to see on in the future. Name some wrestlers, some entertainers, whether it be musical guests, actors, actresses, anything you want. Let me know what you want to see on the show. Oh, I got Lance Bader coming on, aka Metal Geek. What's going on? What's going on, Ringside Crew? How you guys doing? I am melting away over here. My first live stream. It is so hot in this studio. Whew. How you doing, Lance? I mean, Metal Geek. Brandon, when do I get a solo interview? Absolutely never. You will never have a solo interview. You're the co-host. Right now you're just injured, so you're not on. Ryan Dust has a question over here. When there is a problem, there is always a solution. That is true, Ryan Dust. When there is a problem, there is always a solution. Oh, we got another question. Oh no, it's a hey, shout out. Serena, hey, how you doing? How's it going? Glad you're watching. I'm a little nervous on my first live stream. Usually when I do these interviews live, I'm a pro at it already. I don't get nervous, but on my first live stream, I'm pretty nervous, and I'm sweating over here. It's really hot in here. But thanks for tuning in, Serena. I can't with you, Brandon. Seriously, dude, I can't either. I got people hanging out with me today. I got Brandon here. He's injured, so he's not participating. And I've got Ryan Dust here. He's helping me out with the live stream a little bit on my first time. And hey, how did you guys like the intro? Huh? Let me know. Thank you, Serena. Thank you. Yeah, I just need to take a deep breath. Once Kendrick comes on, it should be fun. It's just waiting for Kendrick now. So he's a busy guy. So hopefully he'll be on soon. Hold on a sec. What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. My tech engineer is coming on for a minute. Hold on a second, everybody. I guess somebody else is coming on. No? Oh, sorry. Yikes. All right, guys, hold on a second. We're going to come back on in a minute, all right? Hold on a sec. I don't know. Hold on while we get through these technical things going on. It's on there. All right. Hopefully we'll have Kendrick on soon. People want their Metal Geek shirts. Hey, when are you getting shirts, guys? Let me know. I'll sport a Metal Geek shirt. Let me know. Man, I'm going to invest in a fan for the next interview. Holy cow, I'm sweating. They want their Metal Geek shirts, so I'll put them up, brother. If you want, you can plug away your next show. When's your next show? No plug? Hey, man, I'm giving you a plug, guys. Plug your next show. All right, I guess no plug. All right, thanks, guys. Anyway, Kendrick should be on soon. We had to resend him the link. So give us a few minutes and he will be back on. All right. Any more questions out there? Any more questions real quick before Kendrick comes on? No more questions, anybody? All right. Bear with me, please. So we're trying to get Kendrick on. When is the new vlog interaction? That's a very good question. I gotta get with my editor because he seems to have a problem with editing. Hopefully by the end of the week, that'll come on, Brandon. Hold on. Anybody catch Raw this week? What a great segment with the Judgment Day. A lot of heat on Dominic Mysterio. He was going, he couldn't even talk because there was so much booze and stuff on him. So that's great. Oh, Kendrick's coming on. Let's bring him on. Hey, Kendrick, how you doing, bud?
Hey, everything good, Papa Dang. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Awesome. Everything good. How you doing, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, excellent. All right, we're gonna start with the first question, all right?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I'm dying over here. I should have invested in a fan, brother.
Oh, that's good. You gotta put some air conditioning. Come on, man.
I know. It's hot in New York right now. It's hot. How is it down there?
It's pretty hot here in Texas. It's pretty much similar to Puerto Rico, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
How did you first start your love with wrestling?
And since I was a little kid, maybe since I was 3 years
Guess
old,
I don't need this anymore. Go ahead.
I remember when I started watching wrestling, I immediately like fell in love with Bret the Hitman Hart. Um, like you know the way he dressed, his jacket and everything, his sunglasses. I remember really specifically like the sharpshooter. So that's how I like started, and playing around with my dad and friends. But I would never thought that eventually I would really become a professional wrestler. So it's pretty nice.
Awesome. All right. Where did you train?
I train in Ponce, Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I am in Dallas, Texas. I'm right now started training with Los Chacales, people from Mexico, really good people who had been treating me, with respect and really good, teaching me all their lucha libre style. So, I'm really blessed, just being there with them, and I just want to continue this journey, travel all over the world, representing Puerto Rico, and just putting
Gotcha.
my little thanks to the industry itself and to all the people who just do their best to make it work.
Awesome. How did you feel when you had your first wrestling match?
It was really cool. It was like a stress reliever, because now I can start again from scratch, and just forget about that first time, and look back and be better, get better every day. So I think that should be every wrestler's, focus, on getting better every day.
Awesome. Awesome. Who has been your toughest opponent so far?
Right now at the moment, I would really say in Puerto Rico, Victor Melendez. He's a part of the Judas Melendez, part of a company in Puerto Rico. They're doing really good. He's really hard hitting. He's really hard, old school.
Uh huh.
So I was just like a kid. I only been training like maybe 6 months maybe,
Right.
and this guy is treating me like he's a veteran. You know what I'm saying? He's r- bringing me down to school again. But I think I really proved myself in that match, and I earned a lot of respect from a lot of people who I thought it was going to take even more time to get their respect. So I think that helped me a lot, during my career, my short career.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. How did you come to be at Royal Caribbean at the RCW in Puerto Rico?
Well, I started about 3 years ago. Um, they were like the first people, like up in the north in Puerto Rico, which they gave me an opportunity because I'm from the south in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first move, and ever since I've been there with them, they have given me the opportunity to have a platform, to perform, and have these experiences. And right now, as you can see, I got it right here with me, so I can show it just in case.
Nice. Look at that belt.
I still got it here just in case. It took me time, and stuff, but I'm really proud, that after this long 3 years, I could reach the top of a company. So I think
That's
that's what
awesome.
every wrestler wants, reach the top of every company that they work for. So, really proud and looking forward to the future.
Awesome. Awesome. How does it feel to be their champion? Like, how did when you first won it? Like, what was that moment for you?
Um, let's say, I really noticed that I was champion the next day. you know, it's something that you don't really think about it, at least for myself. I just, try to go out there and perform my best always. I think that, wrestlers make belts. Belts don't make wrestler. I don't know if that's a saying also,
Right, right,
but,
right.
we use that saying in Puerto Rico. So, it is something that I look forward to it, but it wasn't like I thought that into other promoters' eyes, I will be a top guy in a company. So I'm really looking forward, to have all all these big events that I got right now in Puerto Rico because they're putting test after test and after test, so
Right.
I gotta go forward and I'm ready.
Awesome, awesome. Good stuff. What other promotions have you wrestled in? Have you done any stuff in Texas while you've been in Texas? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, so have you done any promotions while you've been in Texas?
Yeah, AAPW in Austin, Texas. They're my home here in Texas, if I can say it like that.
Right, right.
Um, when I first moved over here was last summer,
Uh huh.
but I only came like for the summer. I just wanted to train somewhere else. I already had the opportunity to train in Florida in Team Vision Dojo, so I wanted to explore, and I found AAPW. I started training, and about a month after, I was already wrestling, and I have a really good full hand of matches with competitors that are in the top, league in Texas right now. So I'm really happy and looking forward. I still continue working there, and now I'll be adding into the roster of Los Chacales,
Right.
lucha libre style. So I'm really looking forward to that because that will be more of a challenge. I think I feel not awful confident, but like I feel like my training here in the United States has been really good. So I think I can defend myself and add my style from Puerto Rico, and now adding a style of lucha libre style.
Right.
I think I'm just trying to uh, try to raise the bar each and every time. So just looking forward, like I said, man.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right. What type of match would you like to be in that you haven't been in?
Um, wow. I really think Iron Man match.
Oh, an
Uh,
Iron Man match. All right. The 60
yeah,
minute one?
yeah. I think that would be really interesting. I have a friend in Puerto Rico who he is a really good wrestler. He does all types of submission, and he is more chain wrestling than a lot of high flying and all other stuff. So
Right.
and we went like 25 to 30 minutes in a practice, and I really think that it really helps in a way to you to understand how you have to work the people, and make the people care about what you're doing in the ring. It's more difficult, more minutes, it's more the work that you got to put in so you
Right.
can, have that special connection with the crowd. So I
Gotcha.
think that will prove a point as you as a wrestler if you can do good in a match like that.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. Enhance the storyline and everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Who would you like to wrestle against that you haven't wrestled?
To be honest, I always been answered this question, and I think this is always going to be my answer. Like I don't have a dream opponent or nobody. I
Uh-huh.
just really think that dream matches they happen at the moment.
Okay.
They happen, with that person that maybe you think you're not gonna have a good match. Maybe that person gives you the match of your life. So, like I said, I don't judge anybody. Like I give everybody credits and respect for what they're doing, and just being inside of that ring. So you can, um, let's appreciate your opponent, if I can say it like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. All right. Cool, cool. Who has been your favorite wrestler of all time? You kind of answered that, Bret Hart. Was that the inspiration for your Iron Man match that you want to do?
Um,
Because he did it
yeah,
with Shawn
actually,
Michaels.
yeah. To be honest, yes, and obviously, Ric Flair. I think all of his matches, and in Puerto Rico, also we have Carlos Colon.
Right.
So, Carlos Colon is a man also that can, all of his matches were more than 30, 40 minutes. So, and there were bloodbaths. So I think, that really, like I said, it demonstrates a lot. If you got heart, if you got passion, and you can, just pull through to just, make it to the end.
Did you ever think that maybe you'd like to do a death match one time? What do you think?
Yeah, to be honest, like I just like recently started doing type of hardcore matches. Like I had my first extreme match, if I can say it like that, here in the United States in the APW,
Uh huh.
which was a really, good experience and a great match. It was with Lawrence Vitello in AAPW. That time he was champ. We were the main event. It was my first main event over here.
Right.
So, having that opportunity and, really showing that I could be tough and also, be a hard hitter, and, showing a little bit more to the crowd. So, they will be interested for next time when they see, hey, Kendrick is going to be in a hardcore match or in a death match.
Right.
What is he going to do? And my last match was in Puerto Rico. It was with my teacher,
Your
the guy
mentor.
who showed me wrestling, and he's a hardcore legend in Puerto Rico. And first, not the first time, maybe the third, fourth time, but that I bled. He bust me open with a guitar,
Uh huh.
uh, chairs, stop signs, bunch of stuff. So it was an experience that the next day I was like, okay, this is not like something like you should do every day, but
Right.
And the next day, I went to Caguas and I won the RCW championship belt. So
Nice.
it's I'm really looking forward to hardcore and extreme matches and stuff like that.
Right. Now, do they stream their matches online? Their events?
You mean in Puerto Rico or
Yeah.
here?
RCW.
RCW, yeah. In their Facebook page, RCW Puerto Rico. I think it's RCW PR.
Uh huh.
You can look it up, and every Sunday, they put their shows on. Right now, we're putting, all the footage that we have from our last event, which was back to the attack.
Mm-hmm.
It was in Aguas Buenas. It was a good crowd, really good matches, and you can all go right now and look it up. And I think this Sunday there's a few more matches, and you can just look it up and stay tuned because there's a lot of footage, a lot of stuff that need to come. This October the 15th, I'm back to Puerto Rico to defend my title again,
Right.
and I'm gonna be able to defend it in my hometown in Ponce. So I'm
Awesome.
really happy, to look bring in this championship again, and especially to my house, so everybody can see that the how serious I have take wrestling, and made it so far. I just want to give an example to those people who think that they can. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right. That they can do it. Absolutely. Who's your
Yeah.
opponent gonna be?
My opponent is superstar Romeo, Hansel Velez. He is used to be a brother of mine. We used to be in a group in this other company in Puerto Rico, which we completely dominated. We squash everybody, if I can say it like that.
Right.
And that's why it's really, it's kind of sentimental in a way, if you can say it like that, because he knows me since I'm a little kid, since maybe I'm 7 or 8 years old.
Mm.
Like I watched this guy be an IWA Intercontinental Champion in Puerto Rico, and be in WWC, being in TV, and now he acting, being proud of me and happy for me, and at the end of the night, stabbing me in the back. That's not something you want to do to, the radical Kendrick Alma, because I'm always ready for a fight.
Yeah,
What you see here right now is totally different package from what you see Kendrick Alma when he gets out of the curtain. So there's no fear. It doesn't matter how tall you are, how much you weigh, how strong you are.
uh,
Like, I'm ready for the challenge. I'm ready to fight. So
fighting
this
champion.
15, yeah, that's why I'm a champion. And
That's
this
right.
October the 15th in Ponce, Puerto Rico, claustrophobia is called the event. This means like, who is afraid?
Yeah. ¿Quién tiene
So,
miedo?
¿quién tiene miedo?
That's right.
Who is afraid? And that night, Superstar Romeo, he has to demonstrate to everybody that he's not afraid, because
He's not
I
afraid.
know that I am not. And I'm ready to defend this title, and this title staying right here with me. Okay?
Awesome, awesome. Well, I wish you luck on your match. Let's. We're gonna change the topic in a few, but any plans to come to the Northeast?
Yeah, I would like to. One time they did mention something, but I'm just waiting right now. I just got here to Texas. Been here like for 6 months,
Mm,
so we're just getting ready for whatever it comes. Even just go to Florida, to go to New York, New Jersey, go
right.
to California, go down to Mexico. Um, to be honest, my goal is to travel around the world. I don't have that dream like everybody does to be in the WWE or AEW or something like that. I respect that, and obviously, if I have an opportunity, I'm not gonna turn it down if it's a good deal.
Right, right.
Because at the end of the day, this is a job, this is a profession, if I can say it like that. I don't know if I'm using the correct word.
Yeah, a
Yes,
career.
okay, perfect.
Your
So
career.
I really take it as that. I don't take it as like a hobby or something like that. I really take my work for granted, and and for pride, and I just want to make a living out of it. Just do this every day. Wake up and know that I just gotta train. I don't have to worry about nothing. Just train and have a good fight.
Awesome. What are you most comfortable being, a face or a heel?
Really doesn't matter, to be honest. Like, I really enjoy being both. I appreciate the challenge of sometimes going to Puerto Rico and being a face, and then coming over here and being a heel. So it's really challenging, because the crowd is different. So
Absolutely, yeah.
it's nice, and have that experience. And I really, feel happy, when they hate me, and I feel happy when they don't hate me, when they like me,
Uh,
So any reaction from the crowd, I think, is positive.
it's a good
So
reaction.
exactly, even though they're screaming that you suck or whatever, just continue doing your job and make those people talk about you. That's it.
Absolutely. Awesome. All right, we're going to change the subject out of wrestling for a minute.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite shows you're watching, if any?
Man, right now I don't know why, but I'm watching Blacklist.
Okay, all right. On
I,
Netflix?
yeah, I watch Blacklist. Raymond Reddington, man, that guy is the truth.
Uh,
I like watching Blacklist. I always, obviously, I watch wrestling, try to, study, and entertain myself.
right.
Also, Money Heist, La Casa de Papel. I
I haven't
also like
watched that. I wanted to watch it, but I haven't watched it.
I recommend it. You're gonna like it, man, for real.
Thank you. I watched Selena.
What?
I watched Selena on Netflix, the
Oh,
series that they had. That was really
let's
good.
see.
Oh,
I
so
saw
good.
that they got in Hulu like a Mike Tyson one.
Yes, they do. Yeah, I want to watch that. It's on my list to watch.
It looks nice. I'm really looking forward to watch it. And I always, appreciate Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
The
I
new
used to
one,
watch.
the new one. I haven't seen the new one. Or are you talking the
There is a
original?
new one. I haven't watched it, no, but the
I haven't
old
watched it
one
either.
was
I heard it's
good.
really good though.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch it also. So Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Me too. I know. Look, dudes at Ringside Podcast who are friends of mine, they
Yeah,
say that you are awesome.
I
So
appreciate it. Who's at
thank you
ringside?
guys.
This Kendrick Alma. If anything, we're always here. At the Best Disposal. I appreciate Papa Dank for having me here,
Absolutely.
and I really
I would
appreciate
suggest you
this
you get on their
opportunity.
show. If
Yeah,
they
no
reach out to you, get
problem.
on their show.
Yeah, of course we
They're
can
good
do it
guys.
anytime. Just let me know.
All right, you hear that, dudes? I'll give you his information. Serena says Blacklist is a good show.
Yeah, it really is. I just, to be honest, when I started, building this persona of Kendrick Alma, when I started, it was just like really short promos, like just really go to the chase and that's it. Till I get more experience and get more comfortable in front of camera. And
Absolutely.
I'm a really big fan also of Peaky Blinders, the
Oh, Peaky
series.
Blinders. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
show.
and I forgot his name. Thomas Shelby is the guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
So
the main gun. Cillian Murphy.
exactly.
That's the
So when I
actor.
saw that guy, I was like, "Who is this dude?" Like I never
Right.
seen him act or anything. So that was the first time I seen this guy act. So I was like, "Okay, who is this guy? Okay, I need a hat like he has." So I bought
Really?
one. I started using that. I started, little by little, getting better, on my promos, feeling
Right.
better. So eventually, then, I just practiced and got better. And to be honest, Peaky Blinders helped me a lot, and
Nice.
and also the
He was.
Blacklist. To be honest, those two guys are like, I really like feel their persona. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The guy from Peaky Blinders actually played Scarecrow in Batman. Batman Begins.
Yes, I
He
knew
was the
that
Scarecrow.
afterwards. I didn't knew that. So at first, when I saw the movie of Batman, I didn't know who he was. So when I saw Peaky Blinder, when I saw it again, I was even more interested. Seeing it, I was
Right.
like, "Wow, this guy can pull off."
He can pull it off. He's a great actor. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
he is. He is. And I saw another movie. I don't remember the movie, but it's like in a boat.
Uh, oh,
I
the
don't.
boat? I don't
Yeah,
think I
he's with
saw that
another
one.
person. I don't remember the movie, but it's like in a boat and something like that. It was pretty nice, also.
Awesome. Next up, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Wow, favorite
Or
movie.
something current that you've seen that you really liked?
To be honest, I'm not really like a movie guy. It's really rare if I watch movies. But a movie that I can, watch anytime. I
You mean
would
you don't
say
watch
like,
Marvel movies?
no, I'm
No
not
Marvel
a
movies?
super, no,
Oh,
no
man.
Marvel, no DC. Like I can watch them, but like it's not like something that I really like, or I'll enjoy it
Okay.
if the movie is good, but
Right.
it's not like I've never been like a fan of movies like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, nothing. I don't
Nothing.
really watch movies. But to be honest, like if I can say movies, like I always like this movie, I Am Legend, Will Smith.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah, that
like
was a
that
good movie.
movie. I can watch that movie every day.
Yeah.
Man in Black. I really like
Man in
Will
Black.
Smith acting,
Will
to
Smith,
be
huh?
honest. So yeah. So yeah,
Okay, that's fair. What about music? What music you listening to?
I listen to every music. To be honest, it's not like I'm fully, have that info of every gender, but or however you say. I think I'm not using the correct word. I say that. This is the second time I use that word incorrectly.
Wow, no Bad
But
Bunny?
of course, he's
Bad Bunny.
the top guy right now in Puerto Rico and
That's
maybe
right.
all over the world. But I know when I got here, I know I met a lot of African people, and I really enjoy Afro beats. I like Afro beats like Burna Boy, Ruger, and many more. I really enjoy English music, rap music, country music. Uh, I like Mexican music. I really enjoy all types of music, to be honest.
Okay. I've been listening to a lot of salsa recently.
You know, salsa, every that's Sunday music always
I know
to
I have
clean
people
the
in my car.
house.
They're like, "What the heck are you listening to?"
Yeah, it's good salsa. Yeah,
Salsa beat, man.
yeah.
Have you been watching AEW or WWE?
Sometimes I don't watch it like the full show, but I watch a thing or two. Yeah,
Snippets, like pieces of it.
yeah, like pieces of it. What I see in Instagram or Facebook. Sometimes I go to YouTube and watch a few. But like I said, I'm not like I don't watch TV or movies that much. But I try to be in touch with everything that is happening.
Awesome. All right. Where can we follow you?
In Facebook, Kendrick Alma. In Instagram, Kendrick Alma 93. And
Or-
at the moment, those are my two accounts. I got hacked like a few times, like
Oh
mine, my
man,
personals.
that's the
So
worst.
yeah, I just started again all over, from scratch, zero followers. So yeah, everybody can follow me and on Facebook Kendrick Alma and in Instagram Kendrick Alma 93.
Awesome. Make sure everybody's watching follows. I want to thank you for being on. It was a pleasure having you on. You were my first guest live stream. I was a little nervous because usually I do this stuff live with the guys
Uh-huh.
and gals, and I'm like, I'm fine. But right now, I was just so nervous doing it live stream. So thank you for being patient with me.
No, it's good. I really
Appreciate
appreciate
you.
it, and I'm really thankful for you for inviting me and letting me the opportunity. This is my first interview in English like this, so this is
Woo! I love
also
being firsts.
yeah, no, and it's funny because I think it was like a week ago that I had another interview from Puerto Rico, and I was his second interview also. And he was still nervous, and he was telling me that, and it's funny because I told him also that I've been like most people's like first, second, third interview.
Right.
So it's really nice to know that people really look at me that like a people like someone that can be their first or second um how you say time to do it. So
Right.
I feel thank you, like I said again, Papa Dang, and everybody, you
No
gotta keep
problem.
watching Beyond the Barricade with Papa Dang. Okay, everybody gotta
Oh,
tune in, subscribe, like, share. You always
thank
gonna
you.
have a good time. I really have a good time. Okay.
Yeah, I had a great time. We have a question from my usual co-host who plans to be a wrestler. Just so you know, he wants to go to
uh,
Creator Pro. I don't know if you heard of Creator Pro. Brian
Creative
Myers
Pro.
School, Pat Buck.
No, no, I'm not familiar.
Look into it. It's a top school. That's where
Yeah.
MJF came out of.
What was the name of the
It's
school again?
Creator Pro Wrestling.
Creative Pro Wrestling. I'm
Yeah,
gonna look it up.
MJF
I'm
came
gonna
out
look
of
it up.
there. Max Caster, I know you probably heard of him.
Yeah.
Chris Statlander, I know probably heard of her.
Chris.
They're all AEW signees, but and yeah, he wants to go there. But he says, Kendrick, have you ever had to deal with a bad sidekick?
A bad deal with a bad sidekick. I don't know what that means.
He's just being himself. But hey, later on, I want to send you this. I don't know if you can see it. It's a sticker for the show. If you just send me where your address or whatever, your PO box, wherever I can send this to you, so I can
Oh
send you
yeah,
this.
awesome.
I appreciate you being on. Thank you for coming on. Maybe we'll have you back on in the future and see
Yeah, of
where
course.
you head.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate
All
it. Thank
right.
you very much. Again, for everybody, thank you. This is your RCW champion from Puerto Rico. And I'm going to finish like I say. Porque si no quieres ser lo mejor, ¿para qué estás en la lucha libre?
Awesome. Thank you, Kendrick.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
make sure you keep following Beyond the Barricade podcast on Twitch. You can also catch the Beyond the Barricade podcast on my Papa Dank YouTube page. I'm on Facebook and all that. More guests to be announced soon. But thank you, Kendrick. We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Yes, sir. Take care. Thank you.
Bye.